Hey my love, I'm so glad you're here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to our little corner of peace and purpose. And if you're a new subscriber, hi, my name is Tapsy and you've just stepped into the soft side of YouTube where healing, beauty, and God collide. Welcome to the family. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And most importantly, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I post next. As you can see from the title of this video, today we're doing a get to know me while I do my makeup. This year I am holding myself accountable to posting consistently on YouTube, but I didn't want to dive into it without you guys knowing who exactly Tapsy is and what I'm about. So this is what this video is going to be about. I managed to pull some questions from Pinterest, like I got some ideas from Pinterest of the kind of questions you guys might have, and hopefully once I answer those, you guys might get to know a little bit about me. So without wasting more time, let's get right into it. So my full name is actually Sitabiso, which means one who brings joy. Most people call me Tabby or Tapsy, and I decided to go with Tapsy for my social media platforms because it had a nice ring to it. I am currently 29 years old and I'll be turning 30 in October. Don't be telling me I'm old now. Now why did this thing just do this? I am 100% African, Southern African, currently living in the United States and trying to grow my social media platforms. And honey, it ain't easy. I've been in the US for 4 years now. One thing I think most people wouldn't expect about me is definitely my goofiness. Most people think like I'm soft-spoken, polished, reserved, but I can be very silly. I will talk to myself when I'm cleaning. I will dance in the mirror. I will laugh when I'm not supposed to. I will make jokes at the wrong time. But I love that about me. It's 2025. Normal is boring. Don't be coming for me now. I know my eyebrows are not twins, but they're cousins. So let me live. How would you describe yourself in 3 words? I would say soft, grounded, and resilient. I carry both joy and depth. I am gentle, but I've also been through enough to know my worth. Ooh, I ate that up. Okay. Are you in a relationship?
Oh my goodness, I love this question.
No, I'm not in a relationship. I'm married.
Wow!
I'm someone's wife and it still feels so surreal. God really outdid himself with my husband. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because I am gonna have him as a guest on my channel and we'll let you guys know how we met and how we got to where we are today. But for now, yes, I am married. What role does faith play in your life? Everything. My faith is the reason I'm even here to begin with. God has walked with me through the brokenness, through the waiting, through the seasons of wilderness. Like right now, I'm thriving. I'm not just surviving, and it's because of my faith. It's because of God holding my hand every step of the way. Next question, why did you start? Ooh, I like this. This is Blush and Go from Sephora, by the way. Why did you start YouTube and what kind of videos do you want to post? I started YouTube because I've always had a dream of becoming a content creator, and I would constantly be like, oh, I will, but I never would begin. So now I'm holding myself accountable to posting consistently, like I mentioned in the beginning. I know it started with just like silly little videos and just basic hair content, funny videos, but like God has flipped the script. Now it's a mix of lifestyle, faith, soft glam, healing, a little bit of everything. My life is the message, if that makes any sense. What kind of videos do I want to post? Real ones where people feel like they can breathe, where people feel like they have a best friend, a home. Faith-filled, but also fun and relatable. I literally want you to feel like you're sitting on my bed and we're sipping on a cup of coffee and yapping each other's ears off. Yeah. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Still married, still deeply rooted in Christ, hopefully with some babies running around the house, and content that's reaching a bigger audience. more and more hearts. And honestly, a peaceful home, you know, a fruitful life, and just a whole lot of grace. I do see myself as a very successful woman with my own business, very financially stable, and thriving in my marriage, thriving in life, and being able to help more and more people in the best way I can. Next question. What are some of your biggest insecurities? That's deep. One, I would say my body. Having grown up in Africa, where it was believed that to be considered a woman you had to have fuller hips, fuller thighs, a big chest, it was really a struggle for me with my petite frame. I've honestly always been a skinny girl, mostly because of genetics, and I've always, struggled and felt like I wasn't woman enough in the way that society glorifies. Growing up, I definitely struggled with having to cover up my arms out of shame, and knowing that regardless of where I went, I had to be the smallest one in the room. It was worse when I was still back home in Africa because, like I said, to be considered a woman, you had to have fuller hips, fuller thighs, fuller arms, a big chest. And it was also a little bit hard when I came to America because the market is packed with ways of how to become skinny, but nothing to help you gain weight. But yeah, now I've learned to accept myself for who I am, who God made me to be. I have a husband who wouldn't change me for anything else in the world, and I surround myself with people who love me for who I am and don't see me for my body. What's something that I've had to unlearn recently? I would say that being a strong woman means doing everything alone. I've had to unlearn that. I've had to unlearn the survival mode of strength, if that makes sense. Like, now I believe that true strength is being soft, asking for help, and allowing myself to be poured into. Do I want children? Yes, I do want children, sooner than later. But honestly, at this point, I'm just trusting in divine timing, because I've noticed that whenever I try to take things into my own hands, it never works. But when I lean into God and trust His timing, everything falls into place. But yes, I would love to have children with my husband, because I know we'll make
good looking kids, honey.
What does soft life mean to me? Honestly speaking, to me, soft life is not just about aesthetics. Did I do too much? Maybe a little bit more. There we go. For me, the term soft life is a spiritual decision. It's choosing peace over chaos. Soft life is being cared for without guilt, walking away from struggle love, and living in alignment with the woman that God designed me to be. Okay, the final question. I feel like I already answered this one, but how do you want people to feel when they watch your content? I literally want people to watch my videos and actually exhale. Like, it's okay to be unapologetically myself. It's okay to heal slowly. It's okay to love deeply. Life has no formula. That's the message that I want to get out there. I want people to be like, wow, there is someone just like me. I want to create relatable content. Faith-filled, but also relatable and fun. Not always serious, and also not always too funny. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm just going to You guys are my diary. You're my journal. And this, my loves, is the final look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I got ready and shared my heart. It got a little bit too serious there at the end. But it's okay. Now you know who Tepsi is and what I'm about and a little bit of my background. If you do have any more questions, go ahead and ask me in the comment section. If you watched my video all the way through, I appreciate your support. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. And let me know in the comment section one fact about you. And if there's anything that you relate to that I spoke about, let me know. Let's get to know each other. For now, stay glowing. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!